Imagine a world where your smartphone feels like new again. Not with a hardware upgrade, but with a software makeover. That's exactly what Samsung is delivering with One UI 7.0. If you're as excited about fresh designs and enhanced functionality as I am, stick around because this update is packed with some truly stunning changes. And hey, before we dive deeper, why not consider joining our membership? The link is waiting for you in the description. It's your ticket to exclusive content and insider tips. Samsung is stepping up the game by transforming the aesthetics of its user interface in One UI 7.0. From the notification shade to the quick settings area, every detail feels sleek, modern, and intentional. The app icons have received a makeover, and the animations now glide with buttery smoothness, giving a sense of polish and fluidity that users have been craving. But what's a beautiful interface without functionality? Widgets, a staple of the Samsung experience, have been reimagined. Samsung's native apps like Voice Recorder, Gallery, and Samsung Health now boast new widget designs, blending utility with visual appeal. For instance, the Voice Recorder app, previously restricted to lock screen widgets, and now allows for convenient home screen placement. It's these small but impactful changes that make One UI 7.0 so exciting. If you own a Samsung Galaxy smartphone or tablet eligible for this update, these innovations are just around the corner. The official rollout is set for next year. But if patience isn't your strong suit, the One UI 7.0 beta program offers early access. The beauty of it, you don't have to imagine how these updates will look. Samsung has shared a glimpse, and trust me, the screenshots speak for themselves. Now let's take a closer look at some of the standout widgets. The battery widgets not only provide a visual treat, but also deliver detailed insights into your device's power consumption. Calendar widgets ensure your schedule is always front and center, while camera widgets offer quick access to your favorite features. The clock widgets, with their clean and customizable designs, make sure you're always on time and style. But it doesn't stop there. Samsung's focus on digital wellness shines through with digital well-being widgets, encouraging healthier tech habits. The device care widgets simplify managing storage, battery health, and security, while Samsung Notes widgets let you jot down ideas or access saved notes with a single tap. Then there's the weather widget, providing real-time updates, and the revamped Samsung SmartThings widgets, which seamlessly connect your smart home devices. Whether it's managing your daily fitness goals through the Samsung Health widgets or controlling your favorite modes and routines, One UI 7.0 ensures that everything you need is always within reach. If this sounds like the perfect upgrade, you're not alone. This is the kind of attention to detail that makes One UI stand out. And speaking of standing out, here's another reminder: join our membership today. The link is in the description below, and trust me, it's worth it. For those of you who want to explore the full One UI 7.0 changelog or see these widgets in action, make sure to visit our YouTube channel. We've got in-depth videos covering everything from the revamped interface to hidden features you might not notice at first glance. So, what are you waiting for? Dive into One UI 7.0 and rediscover your Galaxy device. And don't forget, join our membership for exclusive updates, tips, and more. The link is right there in the description. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
The smartphone industry is constantly evolving, with each new year bringing us flagship devices that push the boundaries of technology and design. In this video, we'll be taking a close look at the two biggest names in the smartphone world right now: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both phones are powerhouses in their own right, but how do they stack up against each other? Let's dive into the battle of the bigs. Design and size. As expected, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't deviate much from its predecessor when it comes to design. The rectangular shape, soft corners, flat sides, and dynamic island pill-shaped cutout remain. This year, however, the screen has grown from 6.7 inches to a massive 6.9 inches, making it the largest display ever on an iPhone. Its bezels are even thinner, but the overall dimensions have changed slightly, measuring 163 millimeters by 77.6 millimeters. In comparison, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly smaller at 162.3 millimeters in height, but a bit wider at 79 millimeters, making it easier to handle for users who love to use the S Pen for sketching or taking notes. Speaking of the S Pen, Samsung once again offers the stylus nestled into the bottom of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's a feature that remains unique to Samsung in the flagship market, and one that many users either love or ignore completely. The precision of the S Pen, developed in partnership with Wacom, is something to be admired, making it a fantastic tool for creative tasks. Apple, on the other hand, introduces some new tricks with its buttons. The Action button, which debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro series, returns, offering customizable functions for launching apps or activating Siri shortcuts. But the real star of the show is the new camera control button. This physical key, equipped with a capacitive surface, allows users to control the camera with a swipe, much like a traditional camera shutter button, enhancing the photography experience. Both phones come in sleek color options. The iPhone 16 Pro Max offers titanium finishes in white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Meanwhile, Samsung gives users a broader selection with titanium violet, yellow, black, and gray, and 3 exclusive colors if you order directly from Samsung's website. Display differences. When it comes to display, both phones boast impressive technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display that can drop its refresh rate to just 1 Hz, keeping your wallpaper or photos visible even when the phone is asleep. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra comes equipped with its signature AMOLED screen, also featuring a 120Hz refresh rate and an always-on display. However, Samsung has a slight edge here with its anti-reflective coating, which makes the screen much easier to see outdoors. In contrast, the iPhone struggles with reflections in bright sunlight despite its high brightness. Color accuracy is another area where the two phones differ slightly. The iPhone's display leans towards a yellowish hue, while the Galaxy has a bit of a teal tint. But with both phones offering blue light filters and adaptive color calibration, these differences are minimal in day-to-day use. One new feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop to an incredibly low 1 nit brightness level, making it easier on the eyes in dark environments. Samsung's display already hovers around this level, so both phones are excellent for nighttime use. Performance and software. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-gen 3nm process by TSMC. This cutting-edge chip brings significant improvements in performance and efficiency, particularly when it comes to handling heavy tasks like gaming and AI-driven processes. Apple has also focused on better heat dissipation, addressing the overheating issues that plagued the A17 Pro chip. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, specifically tuned for Samsung devices. While both chips are incredibly powerful, benchmarks show that Apple's A18 Pro takes the lead in CPU performance. However, in 3D graphics tests, the Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind, offering stellar gaming performance. Both Apple and Samsung are pushing into the realm of AI, with dedicated NPU cores to handle AI tasks. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes with Apple Intelligence, which will roll out new features gradually, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra already boasts AI-powered features like live translation, generative image editing, and transcript summaries. As for software, the iPhone runs iOS, which has seen some welcome changes this year, bringing it closer to the flexibility of Android. You can now place app icons anywhere on the home screen and even customize their colors. But if customization is what you're after, Samsung's One UI still reigns supreme with features like split-screen multitasking, themes, and more. Samsung has also stepped up its software update game, promising 7 years of updates for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, compared to Apple's 5-year commitment for the iPhone. Camera capabilities. Apple has made some significant upgrades to the cameras on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, particularly the ultra-wide camera, which now features a 48-megapixel sensor. The main camera remains at 48 megapixel, and the 5x telephoto camera comes with a 12-megapixel sensor. A new lens coating helps reduce the lens flare issue that has been prevalent in recent iPhone models, especially during night shots. Samsung, as always, is pushing the envelope with its camera hardware. The Galaxy S24 Ultra boasts a hopping 200-megapixel main camera, alongside a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto, and a 50-megapixel 5x zoom camera. While the megapixel count might seem impressive, the real magic happens in post-processing. Both phones have excellent cameras, but Samsung has a slight edge in zoom performance, while the iPhone tends to over-sharpen fine details like leaves or grass. In low-light conditions, both phones perform admirably, but the iPhone's new lens coating helps reduce the flare and artifacts that can appear in night photos. Samsung, on the other hand, continues to struggle slightly with oversaturated greens in its images, but this is only noticeable when directly comparing photos side by side. Battery and charging. When it comes to battery life, both phones pack a punch. The iPhone 16 Pro Max has a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with a slightly larger 5,000 mAh battery. However, Samsung takes the lead in charging speeds, offering 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt. For wireless charging, Apple's MagSafe offers 25-watt, while Samsung's wireless charging maxes out at 15 watt. Conclusion. So, which phone is the better choice? It's a tough call. The iPhone 16 Pro Max impresses with its sleek design, powerful A18 Pro chip, and improved cameras, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra excels with its S Pen, higher megapixel count, and faster charging speeds. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and whether you're more entrenched in Apple's ecosystem or Samsung's Android world. Either way, you're getting a top-tier smartphone that won't disappoint. What do you think about it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, take care. Goodbye.